This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
This is, Cody and QT have the Nightmare Factory.
Yes, of course.
Where they train wrestlers, and they have these wrestlers, trainees, have to do promos too.
Right.
I'm in favor of, and I've told Cody this, and we've yet to do it. I'm in favor of having these kids sit down and just watch these promos.
Oh yeah, it'd be huge.
They need to do that just because of how great they were. And this is the way to do them. This is the way to talk people in. I need to say something about this Ronnie Garvin match. This was a TBS thing. You do realize that, don't you?
Yeah, that you're shooting for TBS. Yeah.
No. That they would put Ronnie Garvin against Arn Anderson on TV.
That was TBS.
That was
what do you mean?
Okay. Arn Anderson in an earlier show was facing Sam Houston.
Right.
And now he's facing Ronnie Garvin, which is a pretty big main event. You would never normally see a match like that on TV.
Right.
But because of Jeff Carr and because of TBS wanted, and Jeff Carr had a profound influence on that, because TBS wanted more quote unquote main event matches on TV,
right,
like superstars on the superstation,
right,
it would lend to something like this. You would never see this on a Jim Crockett show. But this is kind of catering. I don't know if Jimmy talked about this or not. I didn't pick up on that, or if it's in your next segment. But this is catering to TBS. This is catering to Jeff Carr.
Talk to us about Jeff Carr. We haven't spent a lot of time talking about him here on the show.
It's hard for me to say anything bad about him because he was always nice to me. And he even actually sent me a very nice note, a DM, after we got it back on TNT, to where he said how great it was to see me back on TV. But I always thought that Jeff Carr was a guy that knew TV and didn't know wrestling, but thought he knew wrestling. And he always was very honest with me. And there's a lot of things we did that he didn't like. And I got to thinking sometimes, because I was a wrestling guy, not a TV guy, I got to thinking, what the fuck is he doing? Why is he saying this shit?
Let's talk a little bit more about Jeff Carr in a minute.
Okay.
First, we should acknowledge that Ivan picked up the win, and then Nikita helped up poor Rocky King and just clotheslined him, rushed and sickled him for no damn reason, just because he's a dirty heel. We're going to commercial, and when we come back, here they are.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.